Hi everyone, my name is Lydia and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for new videos. And in this channel, we talk about how you don't have to be rich to become financially free. And in today's episode, I'm going to tell you about my story of how I became financially free and traveled the world. Before we get started, let me tell you about Celsius Network, where you can start earning interest on your cryptocurrency today. Celsius Network has highly competitive crypto interest rates for your Bitcoin, your USDC, and many other cryptocurrencies, including Matic, Synthetics, and many more. So please scan the QR code so we can both get some free Bitcoin. I really appreciate it. It helps this channel grow. And if the QR code doesn't work for you for whatever reason, there is a link in the description below. So thank you so much, and let's get started. The number one rule of becoming financially free, no matter how much money you have, is to live below your means. I know it's not sexy to say it, but you need to spend less than what you earn. And this gives you the freedom to invest, to travel, and to feel comfortable in your day-to-day activities. My very first job was as a paralegal, and I was earning maybe $400 per week in a private law firm. However, I had just graduated from college and I was very excited to have the opportunity to work on international cases and to get this experience. So even though I was earning maybe $400 a week, I still lived below my means. I drove a motorcycle and I lived in a really crappy, cheap studio apartment, and I made it work. I didn't drive a fancy car, I didn't have lots of nice things, but I was independent, and it allowed me to save money to start traveling, which is really the only way anyone ever becomes financially free. Even if you're making over $100,000 or millions of dollars a year, if you spend all of your money, then you're not free. You're in debt, you have creditors. And you can see this in many institutions and wealthy people around the world who declare bankruptcy because even though they have lots of money, they're not living below their means and they are indebted and beholden to the people to whom they own money. So the first step to becoming financially free is always to live below your means, no matter how wealthy you think you are. So the next step is actually working remotely. I think being stubborn is a very important part of how I became financially free and working remotely, because before Corona, it wasn't cool to work remotely. I know my family thought that I never had a real job because I wasn't going to an office and I was traveling and flying all over the place. So to most people, it seemed like unrealistic. However, I think the best opportunity that came with coronavirus for most people is that now you can work remotely, and it's easier than ever before. So this video is extremely relevant today, and more so than ever before, I hope that you get the chance to find a job that allows you to make enough money to live below your means and travel and do the things that you love the most, because that's what we're here for. You know, I never really dreamed of working. I dreamed of living my life and becoming a polyglot and learning how to speak multiple languages and seeing other countries and becoming a martial artist and being educated and running companies. And if I wasn't stubborn enough and if I wasn't humble enough to live below my means, I never would have achieved the things that have allowed me to live the lifestyle that I live now. And I'm very grateful for that. However, it takes dedication and it requires humility, not to go out and just buy tons of things that you think you need in order to look cool, in order to live up to the latest fashion trends. You need to live within your budget. And one of my very first episodes, I talked about budgeting, and I also have a free budget template for you. If you scan the QR code above, then it'll take you to that template. You can download it and make a copy for yourself, plug in the numbers for what you earn, and it'll help you balance your budget so that you can live below your means. And the idea is to only spend 50% of your income on living expenses, and the other 50% goes to your charity, activities, education, traveling, and actually living your life. It's incredibly important to stand up for what you believe in and to never give up, no matter, whether it's your family or your friends who think that you're wasting your time or not doing a real job. I remember when I left my paralegal job, I started working as a web designer, and this is when I really got to start traveling, because I could design websites and go to Italy for the week, and as someone who just got out of college, this was amazing and it really changed my life. And now I've been working as a data analyst since 2018 for the same company, and I have been able to live in China, and I have a home base in the US and in Israel, and it's really allowed me to fulfill my dream of becoming a martial artist. I got 2 gold medals in a Hong Kong tournament in 2018, and it's just made my life feel like I'm really living for me and not for making somebody else rich. Even though I am working for a company where people do make more money than me, the CEO is a millionaire, and I'm just this lowly data analyst, yet here I am feeling free, having a strong budget. I can pay my bills, buy groceries, drive a car, travel, and even though I'm saying I'm living below my means, it really feels like wealth, because what is wealth? It's not necessarily having tons of possessions, but it's having all of your needs and wants met. So if I want to fly somewhere, I know that I can. If I want to go and see a new place, I know that I can. And that feeling is what is the most important. In the beginning, it's like it wasn't always easy, okay? I'm not trying to make it sound like everything was peachy 100% of the time. I had to work multiple jobs and do whatever it took in order to save up money and get where I wanted to be. And my light just went out, so shoot. I hope you don't mind that maybe the lighting quality went down a bit. However, the point is just use your time wisely, follow your dreams, and hit the like button if this video inspired you. Tell me about your financial freedom journey. Maybe what do you do for work? Does your company allow you to work remotely? And do you feel financially free? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.